Good morning, y'all. How's everybody doing today on this beautiful, stunning day? Just a hint of clouds in the sky and just kind of looks like it's painted with a paintbrush back and forth. It's just beautiful. Well, I'm on the road again. Yeah, you guessed it. Heading back to Vancouver. More medical appointments. I really had to beg for this one as I'm due for shots, my injections, because it's been 6 weeks. But it sounds like the doctor's super busy. So Dr. Lucky Charms pulled the Lucky Charms and he's staying overtime just to inject me. And he's trying to put a group of people to help him because the normal people aren't there either. So I'm like super thankful. Otherwise I'd end up skipping basically this injection, so skipping 6 weeks, which means 1 month would be just a write-off. It'd be just so bad. So I'm so thankful for Dr. Lucky Charms to stay overtime. Now I am also going to see Dr. Leah today. She's doing something kind of cool that I haven't had done before. She's basically making a quick disconnect and reconnect, I guess, for my leg. So basically I'll have my socket, and then where the knee attaches to the socket, I'll have like a quick connect, which will be like, hopefully like an air fitting, like super easy. So the advantage of that is I'll be able to drive with the socket on, and then I can just get to gas stations and just click and I'm on my way, which is way better. I typically don't wear a liner a lot. I don't wear a liner when I'm driving. So you get somewhere and then I just raw dog it, as one of the other clinicians says, and stick my leg in and just hope suction hells it and do my thing. But it's super hard on your stump. I guess it wears the end of it and wears the blood flow. So I need to start wearing my socket more, or my liner more, I should say. So if you guys watched my last video, I'm still in the Chrysler Pacifica, and it sounds like Grover is done. It was a recall apparently for the negative battery terminal, so I guess it wasn't making good contact, and so therefore the battery wasn't charging. So they just did that recall and apparently it's good to go. The unfortunate thing is I'm gone for all of this week to, of course, for these injections and to see Dr. Leah. So it's gonna have to sit in Kelowna for a week. So it is what it is. I'd rather take Grover on this trip because it'd be a lot better. This thing's, I'm really grateful to have this, and I'm really grateful to be able to experience it, but the domestic side of it's starting to show its age. Things aren't working. It just doesn't drive well. It's kind of herky-jerky on the gas, so you give it gas and it's like So it looks like you're trying to race people, but when you drive with hand controls, the hand controls are so sensitive that your brain connects to your hands faster. So your brain gives it gas and this vehicle just goes. Whereas Grover, because it's hybrid, I guess, it kind of slowly engages, which is a lot easier to drive. So, but I'm still thankful I got to experience it and got to drive it. And, you know, I'm thankful to my dealer, Alliance Mobility, for having a van for me, because without that, I would have had to miss these injections, and then that would definitely mean a change to my lifestyle. So you guys can see the just stunning sky. I can't wait for the Coquihalla and get up there and take some nice drone shots of that area. Hopefully it stays this clear, but man, it's spectacular. So let's get on with this trip. DJ, can you please roll that intro?
Hey everybody, my name is Andrew Adley. After a workplace accident, I was left as a above-knee amputee. I had a decision to make. Get busy living or get busy dying. Obviously, you only have one life, so I made the decision to get busy living, exploring every opportunity that's presented to me. Tune in every week for different adventures, both from accessibility standpoint
To adventures with my family and friends.
and every adventure begins with one leg at a time. You know, doing this trip every 6 weeks makes me think that, oh, well, you must know the road like the back of your hand. But, you know, the funny thing is every trip I'm experiencing different things, seeing different things. This trip being none less. Seeing cars parked on the side of the highway all the time in the same spot and thinking, geez, I wonder what they're looking at down there. And this trip being, again, another totally different viewpoint.
Well, hey there, guys. Little mid-trip update here. We're right before the Smasher, almost at the top of the Coquihalla. Just went from a beautiful day to kind of cloudy and kind of clouding over. I was just on the way up to this lake here. It's called Falls Lake. I was going to get up there, but unfortunately the road's all blocked from the pipeline construction, so I'll have to do it a different day. It's one of those things driving a wheelchair van, you can't really go over rough surfaces, but it looked like a paved road, so I'm like, this looks good, but obviously not. A little windy out here, but the weather up here is about 10 degrees Celsius, so I'll put it right there, what the temperature is in Fahrenheit. But it's not bad at all. So we're about an hour-ish out of Hope, and we'll stop in Abbotsford again to get gas in this beast and see what's happening. I have a feeling it's using a lot more gas than Grover because it just seems a lot more snappier, and watching the gauge is just going down. So just listen to my podcast and driving down here. It's about a 4-hour trip for me from Kamloops, so not terrible. I actually enjoy the drive. When it's like this, it's easy drive. Just tune in and drive and enjoy Mother Nature. So let's get on our way. Well, welcome to Abbotsford, BC. Ugh. A lot chillier down here than it is in Kamloops. Fix the old leg. Prices on fuel here, holy jeepers, it's expensive. It's $1.71 per liter. It's really expensive. Okay, million questions. Here we go. Do you want a car wash? Do you want this? Do you want this? No loyalty card. Insert card now. There we go. I can't believe the price. Do we want a $1 million car wash? No, we don't. How much fuel? I'm gonna say 100. This van's sucking a lot of fuel. I'm guessing this trip normally costs me about $30. I'm guessing it'll be at least 50. With this van. Okay. Let's begin feeling. Definitely looks like rain. I hope it doesn't rain for the next couple days. Makes it super depressing. I just can't get over the price of fuel. That's 40 cents higher than Kamloops. I'll put the conversion right here or what it converts to, but holy jeepers. Well, we're at 30. This POS she's thirsty. I'm guessing 50. 22 liters already. 45. Well, there's the fact. 61.57 Canadian. 35 liters. So I think that proves that hybrid's worth it. Do I want a receipt? Yes, of course I want a receipt. Holy, I just can't believe the price fuel. 35.8 liters for 61 bucks, 61.50. Crazy. Well, let's get our way to Barber's, and hopefully it doesn't rain on the way to Barber's, but who knows? Well, hey there guys, so I got here a little bit early, so I'm just sitting here having some salad in an industrial park neighborhood. I love these salads from Costco. They're really, really good. Except this bowl's not quite big enough, so all the seasoning kind of gets stuck to the top. So you gotta keep scraping it off, as you can see. What I do is eat a little bit and then I shake it up again. So it warmed up a little bit here. It's 17 now here in Richmond. Sorry, I keep calling it Richmond, but it's Vancouver. But like Richmond's like maybe 10 minutes away. So it's like right across, basically across the river, because Richmond's on an island, so. I still can't believe that prices of gas. Holy jeepers. I actually feel like my parents talking about the price of gas and when back in my day. But where I'm from in Kamloops, it's $1.37. And here, like in Vancouver here, it was $1.77 I saw. So that's a big difference when you fill up a tank. Now I'm lucky because these vehicles are pretty good on gas, so it doesn't really affect me that much, but it's enough. This thing's terrible on fuel. Well, I shouldn't say terrible, but it's not good on fuel, so.
So I'm gonna sit here, have my lunch, and then I'll head down to Leah's and update you guys when I get down there. Well, here we are. Looks like it's about to pour rain. Good times. Let's see if I can get this thing parked properly. It's amazing how much you're used to your own vehicle and then you get into something else and it's like a different language. Okay. Here we are. Oh, it looks like it started raining. Good times. Just throw my computer on. Take off the old. I'll put them actually here. So if you guys are new to my channel, this is Barber's Prosthetics. This is where I got all my leg work done. So, ooh, Maserati. What? Where do you keep your legs? Ooh. Use the gut for the win. It looks like it's about to pour rain, which I guess we needed, but nobody wants to have it. There's a Mr. Lube right next door here. This is Barber's Prosthetics. And yes, you do enter through the back door. And no, I do not knock. This is where they build the legs. Looks like they're, holy cow, they're super busy. Got all those parts on the bottom, all the pyramids and legs and arms and holy jeepers. They're a little busy. I love this place. All these decorations are just so cool. Hello.
Yeah.
You guys got a little bit of stuff going on, huh? Well, hey there, guys. So me and Lee just had a talk and kind of got a game plan. So she's going to take my really expensive leg, my Genium, take the rotator off. So that's the part that spins the leg around to let me get in vehicles, and just put a quick disconnect there. And then my other leg that I've kind of been a go-to, it's the one that I showed you, and I'll put the clip right here of going under water with it. It typically is my go-to because it's really durable and it comes really light, but I haven't worn it in a while because I'm forcing myself to use my expensive leg because the other one I can fall with. So I'm forcing myself to use the expensive one. So she's trying to get the alignment set on that one. So I'll keep you posted, but I'm just going to sit here and do some editing while I wait. It's one of those things that just takes time, and sometimes it's boring for you guys because it's just little tiny adjustments just to get it in line. So we'll get back to it. So guys, I think she's almost got the Oser dialed in. That's my light one that I fall on. There's been a kink, and I'll put a clip here of it, but we've got the knee warranted so many times that it doesn't go away. She thought maybe it was in the socket, but now she's swapped sockets and it hasn't gone away, so now she's looking at the foot. I don't know. She's also working on the quick disconnect. She had to swap the socket over because this socket has better alignment capabilities. The one socket did, the other one didn't, so apparently with this quick disconnect, and I know I'm talking a lot of technical words, but this quick disconnect doesn't give you adjustments, so the other socket did, so that she's swapping it over. So I'll show you when she gets it all together, but I think it's going to be a good system. I do worry about it long term if I get dirt and stuff in it, but maybe I'll spray it out with a air hose or something. So keep you posted. I'll go back to my editing. Oh, it actually looks fairly clean.
Yeah,
too,
it doesn't
huh?
look bad at all.
It doesn't look bad, yeah.
Yeah.
How's our height, do you think?
Perfect.
Really?
Yeah, based on the components I've moved over, it's exactly the same.
Actually, like it looks really clean.
Yeah, it does look good. I thought it was going to stick out so much, but
Did you glue this?
no.
No. Just
I kind of want to try it with just like me tightening it.
on a proper
when
torque?
we do.
Okay. Okay.
Almost looks low immediately.
It
But
is low.
that's, I mean. But,
Alignment's not bad, it's just low.
yeah, okay, that's easy.
I don't know if I'm getting the sensation of you've made it parallel and I need it out. So because I was a little low, Leah added the rotator back. So if I can have a rotator and a quick release, that's the cat's meow. So again, that's what it looks. So again, that's what it looks like there. So if I can have both, that would be really good. This is awesome. This is a good day. I'm due for a win, guys, and there's a win. So I got my rotator so I could spin it around, and then I got my quick disconnect on there. So from now on, I'll be driving like this. And then I'll get to the gas station, I'll just click on Bob's your uncle. So I can drive like that, and then when I'm in my wheelchair I can do that, and then I'll just pop my leg on when I get somewhere. It's like the win of all wins. And then the stubby, I can just pop on it to crawl. So have legs will travel. So that's it from Barber's. I'm gonna head back to my home away from home at the Accent Inn, and then get up tomorrow and go in for ejections. So day one is in the books. On to Accent Inn.